Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are going to be doing a video that I think is very interesting because I'm very interested to see how this kind of plays out here. Today we are going to be comparing the difference between when LR Cell has the TUR with him on rotation and when he does not have the TUR with him on rotation. If you guys did not see my LR Cell video spoilers, I did end up pulling Cell, but I have not Dokkan awakened him yet, so he's just TUR right now. So I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to kind of test this out because I don't plan on going deeper for Cell. So I figured what I do to keep it kind of balanced is we give a cooler lead and then we bring a LR Cell friend. Unfortunately, this guy is missing a note or two in the defense potential system, but I'm sure that'll be okay in terms of attack power. But I kind of just wanted to see, because a lot of people were saying, by the way, we're doing not Battlefield, what am I saying, Boss Rush here. I just wanted to see if what people were saying, like, is as true as, like, you know, as big as they're making it out to be, because a lot of people are saying that it's almost like detrimental not to have TUR Cell or a linking buddy for Cell on the team. So basically what we're going to be doing here today is, obviously, like I said, first we're going to be going through with him on rotation, both of them on rotation, and we're actually going to have to put the Cooler and Frieza rotation off rotation for now, but that's okay. And then we're going to be going through a little bit on Boss Rush with him without the TUR next to him, or any other cell, because you can obviously be free to play GT cells, an option which I don't have. Also, here's the 20 key super, looks absolutely fantastic. This part is my favorite by far. Love the, like, the animation, just the expression on Cell's face. It's really cool. So he hit for alright damage there. Obviously he has a type disadvantage, excuse me. And keep in mind, this team is getting a 220 boost in terms of percentage, because obviously LR Cell is only given 100 and Cooler is giving 120. And we are doing the final stage of Boss Rush here. My boy is going in. That's what I like to see. Alright, so hopefully we don't get, I didn't look. Oh, yep, okay, of course. Of course, thank you. I love you, Dokkan. Of course, the one card that I need to be on rotation with him comes out last rotation. Just fantastic. Oh well. I know everyone in the comments too is going to call me out for having Omega and Sin not awakened, but I've been working on them for a while, and I just have so many other teams that can get the job done. I just haven't been prioritizing them in terms of grinding, even though I've had them for a long time. They're just one of those units for me. You know, they still fit on the team well, so I just kind of threw them on there, you know, just because. But obviously they're not the focus of this video, so it doesn't really matter, but I figured I'd just point that out anyway. Anyhow, though, speaking of Sin, he's not going to do anything. Ginyu will probably do more than him, which is kind of funny. I do wish the other LR Ginyu Force was a little bit different for their super attack than this one, but that's okay. They're just here for support, by the way. They're not here for all out damage. Actually, you know what? Oh, that worked out perfectly. Why did I not think that was going to work out? Alright, so in terms of links and stuff, he is already, he only needs 6 more key to be able to get the Ultra Super. And then with Cooler there, he can get it with 2 more key. We are going to, though, put LR Cell in the front because we will get destroyed with the TUR Cell there. So let's do that. We can also see how hard the TUR Cell ends up hitting. But yeah, so we'll see kind of like the differences in damage here between the LR Cell without the TUR after we go through this event. I don't know how many events we're going to go through. We'll have to see. Alright, so here's the boy Cell going at it. I love this animation. It's so cool. Alright, so 500k. Alright. No crit. Obviously, he can't. I don't think he can. Wait, let me make sure. Why am I tripping what types can crit with only 2,000 each stat right now? Yeah, he can't crit. He can additional, though. Okay. So that's a good variable to kind of keep solid. Also, Frieza. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to super there either way. We should be okay. Yeah, we'll be alright with just those guys there. Sin and Omega are kind of just going to be on our off rotation. We'll have one rotation with Cooler and Frieza, and then the other one will be with Cell and Cell. Again, I'm not sure how many stages we're actually going to go through here. Maybe we'll go through the first 2, though it'll be a little bit long, but that's okay. 54k, okay, not bad. The team does not, well, it has an, hey, the dodge meme coming in clutch. This team does have I guess a pretty decent amount of HP for 120 team. Though I believe that is probably the LR's doing. And even non-awakened Omega is still a monster with all those additionals and additional super attacks and whatnot. So I don't know, because the reason why I'm making this video is because, you know, since I have the opportunity, since I did end up pulling LR Cell, and on this, this is going to be wonderful. Okay. I don't think there's a difference. No, one key difference. Okay. That's not that big a deal. Let's just use a Sensu Bean for right now. But yeah, I really want to do this just because of how many people were like, oh yeah, LR Cell is garbage without the TUR with him. So I kind of wanted to see if that was the case for myself, because obviously numbers can tell you all you want, but you know, you never truly know, in my opinion, until you actually see it in the game. Love this super attack, by the way. So cool. Bada bing, bada boom, got him. 200k, okay. So now LR Cell is going to be attacking with his max key super, almost a 2 million attack stat. Cool, cool, cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so 800k. Not bad at all. Definitely could be better, but again, remember, he's not on any category right now. He is obviously just on Extreme Fizz. Alright, so we got our rotation here that we're looking for, so that's good. We should be able to take this out, no problem. Yeah, I guess we'll just give him that one Fizz key there. That AGL key isn't going to drop how I want it to, but that's okay. Alright, we're getting supered here, but that should be no problem for the boy. Kuda! Cooler, cooler, cooler. Yeah, I don't know what kind of, I don't know. I think it was just the fact of how many people were saying that. I might try and do the same thing once I finally get Beerus Dokkan awakened on JP, because I do have all the variations of Beerus, and I may or may not be rainbowing as TR Beerus for a video coming up in the future, like not the LR. We'll see though, but I might end up doing this with Beerus too, because I know he's a unit that a lot of people were like, hey, you absolutely need that TUR. Well, maybe not him so much. Also, I love how Frieza hit harder than Cell. That's funny. But like, he's a unit too that a lot of people are like, yeah, you definitely need the a buddy for him, not necessarily the TUR, because yeah, well, you can run the TUR, but you know, like one of the other Beeruses. Same thing with Bojack. I am very curious to kind of find out if it's the case with him. Obviously, I won't know until I'm able to get Bojack, but we'll have to wait until that inevitably happens in the future. Hopefully, please, Bandai, I'm begging you. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Bojack's a unit that I've really wanted for a long time, just because I love Extreme Int. It's such a meme team, and I don't know, I just think it's a lot of fun. So I would really love to get Bojack in the future sometime. And I know he's been a unit. He was probably, I think, the first. Well, no, I guess Broly. But I don't know. I feel like he was the first, like, unit that people were really like, hey, you know, you should run the TUR with him or else. Because, like, Broly can still kind of be, you know, on his own and do fine. Or at least, I don't know, I've had that kind of luck with him. I should try that maybe for a video. Get an LR Broly friend and then reverse mine to TUR. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Because I know, you know, like, obviously units like LR or I almost said Goku, you know, well, I guess LR Goku and LR Gohan obviously don't need a buddy, but some of those other LRs do. So I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to test it with and without. Also, oof, that would have been a great key for the LR, but unfortunately that ain't gonna happen. Let's just do this then for now. So then Cooler can do his thing. Kuda! I don't know. Extreme Fizz is pretty solid still. They definitely aren't as strong as Super Fizz, obviously. Super Fizz has so many incredible options these days, with only more on the horizon. And Extreme Fizz, I don't know, I still feel like it's to the test of time. It's definitely one of the best Extreme teams. You know, the Extreme teams are obviously not as, you know, supported as some of the super teams, and that's just kind of the nature of the game, just because, you know, obviously, like, the characters who are heroes tend to sell a little bit better than some of the characters who are villains. You know, that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles with the series that, you know, this game is based on, unfortunately. But, you know, we just kind of got to deal with it. I mean, like, obviously characters like Cell and Frieza do pretty well, but, you know, when you have, like, Omega Shinron, although he's pretty good, you know, he did, you know, sell pretty well, but I mean, you guys know what I mean. Just there's not as much support for the villains of the series, because, you know, they're not as popular as obviously like Goku and Vegeta and Gohan and stuff like that. But anyhow, Cell took about 29k there, so that's good to know off that super attack. We'll see how much he does against the boy Sin Shinron right here. And we might only go like halfway through this event, because by the time we get to Sin, himself. I don't want him messing up my rotations, because that's obviously like the whole point of this video. So I think we'll end right before we get to Sin Shinron. Although I guess we could just use, or not Sin Shinron, sorry, I meant Omega Shinron. Maybe we could just use some healing items to get the job done there. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't want the video to be too long either, and we're already like 10 minutes in, so I don't know. If he does significantly worse with the other cell off rotation, and that's kind of obvious, then maybe we'll just make that section a little bit shorter. That's probably what we'll do, because I'm assuming that, you know, the community isn't wrong about him being a lot worse. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll go to, let's see, will we have type advantage on this stage? No, we won't, unfortunately. We'll go at least one more round, though, for sure, because we have to face STR Sin, I believe? Yeah, so this will be type disadvantage. So this will be good to end on, because obviously, you know, Sin himself is a very big... He locks rotations too? I forgot about that. Big oof. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll end on this guy here. We'll end on this rotation then, because I feel like we've gotten the point across with, you know, how much damage he does in general. And this will be good to also see with type disadvantage how much he does. Oh, and you know what else? We're actually going to get a Dokkan attack here. So this is a perfect place to end this section of the video. And then obviously we'll move on after this. Perfect. I didn't even notice that. I looked down at the Dokkan meter. I was like, oh, hello. Wonderful. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. That was so easy. How did I mess that up? That was so easy. All right. Next time then, if I do get a Dokkan mode, I'll purposely miss a node just to keep it consistent. Wow. I'm ashamed of myself, bro. I can't believe I missed that. That was so easy. I was even about to say, wow, that's so easy. Alright, so let's see how much he does. Okay, so about 1.2 milli. Not too bad. TUR Cell's looking like he's around, I believe that was 500k on the attack stat. So let's see. Not good. But that's okay. That's also not that good with only 1.5. Because that's only about 400k more with the Dokkan mode. Granted, you know, type disadvantage, but still, type disadvantage, excuse me, pretty much gets blown out of the water with the Dokkan mode. Alright, let's switch off now to having Cell not on rotation with Cell. Shout out to Dokkan. Even when they improved the friends list, I still can't find another freaking LR Cell friend. So I'm just gonna awaken my own. And I'm just going to use that for the cell in the video. And we'll just have to use a cooler friend, unfortunately. Because this game doesn't like me. I don't know. So we're just going to have to use my cell as the cell for the team. And we'll just have to keep in mind the fact that he is getting a 20% more boost. As well, I did want to do this on camera because A, it's cool to awaken an LR on camera. And B, I did want to show up this new update a little bit. The fact that when you click this button after awakening a unit, it takes you straight to the training screen, which is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. It's so much easier than having to, you know, go through everything and, you know, go back and find your way to the card and all that. It's so much easier. I did want to do this on camera too, because I always like keeping track of how many of these SR Elder Kais work, because it seems like, I don't know, man, I'm a little fishy about these SR Elder Kais, because I really feel like they work, okay, 2 out of 5, not bad. I feel like they work a lot more than 30%. I don't know. It's just like, whenever I've used them in the past, they really feel like I get more than just 30%, you know, to work. Like, they work pretty consistently. Look, 3 out of 5 there, bro. That was literally a 50% chance with those 10. Dude, that was stupid. And now, I don't even have to use the last one because I have 5 Elder Kais right here. Yeah, so, I don't know. That's just me being really superstitious, to be honest. But I feel, I don't know, I just get the feeling that, like, also, I guess I could have just done that every single time with the beer stage, but whatever. I forgot to do it until now. Anyhow, I don't know. I have a little bit of superstition that there's a little bit more than 30% that goes into that. But anyway, I'll be right back after I'm done training this guy up. Actually, I don't know why I didn't just think of this before. We're just going to use LR Cell as my leader. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that and then bringing a cooler friend instead of just kind of, you know, taking the 20% extra leader skill into consideration. But that is what we're going to do here since I now have the boy fully awakened. So, shout out to all those SR Elder Kais for pulling through with getting us to 15 SA there. And we are going to use a cooler. I'm going to see if I can find one that's equivalent to mine. If I can't, I'm just going to take this one, yeah. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really matter in terms of the leader skill, but I don't know, just for some consistency. I mean, I guess mine is still on the team, but you get the point. Anyhow, he is getting the same amount of boost now, and he is 2,000 in every stat. So, I mean, he does have a little bit of defense than that one friend LR cell that we used before, because obviously, you know, he didn't have the dupe system fully filled out, but that was just defense, so it's okay. Alright, so we're going to do this for right now. His attack stat is already looking a lot lower. Keep in mind, this is only the 12 key. Instead of the 18 key, which is what he usually has, but that is a-okay, or what he's gotten consistently pretty much throughout the last little bit of the fight. I am kind of a little bit frustrated that they only made that the 12 key instead of making something original, but I mean, I guess they've done that for other LRs in the past, so it's not such a big deal, but I don't know. I kind of would have liked them to make it something more original, and ow, that hurt. But yeah, he definitely didn't hit as hard there, obviously, without the dupe here. Like I was saying, this part's probably going to be a little bit shorter because I'm assuming that he's going to be a lot worse without the dupe. Or not a lot worse, but a little bit more, a little worse. Now, I will say, for any of you who were lucky enough to pull LR Cell, or just kind of interesting in knowing a little bit more about him, the GT Cell is a very good linking buddy for him. Obviously, that is the free-to-play GT Cell from the story event, and the only reason why I'm picking him is just simply because if you're running Fizz, because obviously the free-to-play one is physical, because the Frieza that came out as a summonable one is physical, but the free-to-play one is physical. So if you want to run him on your Fizz team, he is definitely a good option if you do not have the TUR cell. Otherwise, you know, you can kind of just use some of the other cells in the game. I believe Int Cell is a pretty good partner for him. You know what? Maybe we'll just keep Frieza on rotation. Nah, yeah, we'll keep Frieza on rotation with him for now, just because I feel like that'll be good. But yeah, so that's definitely a good option. I mean, obviously that free-to-play cell is a good option for him, even if you aren't running Fizz. You know, he still activates most of his links. But, you know, just specifically if you're wanting to run him on a Fizz team, obviously that's probably a go-to unit if you don't have the TUR. I do, like I said, I think Int Cell is a good partner for him. I'll have to do a little bit more experimenting because I don't know, you know, maybe as much as I should about him yet, considering I have the LR now. But anyhow, let's see my man's in action. How much is he going to hit for against Vegeta? Just kind of comparing the numbers here. Wow, okay, a milli. Alright, pretty good. I believe last time he did attack Goku and he hit for around 800k. And I mean, without that typed disadvantage, that is only like 200k more. So I think if he was to have attacked Vegeta last time, because I think Vegeta died before, you know, and then he had to auto attack Goku, I feel like that would kind of be around the same. I mean, it's only 200k. I mean, that can be, you know, the difference between a game or not, but it's not too much damage in retrospective. Alright, so 700k, nice. The boy cooler coming through as per usual. These are going to be the real stages where we have to test out his might here with these Gogeta stages. Alright, cooler. Yeah, Frieza. We'll keep Frieza on rotation because I feel like the other rotation is going to need the coolers. Perfect. That is, oh, just under the amount of key we want. That's unfortunate. We are not getting lucky. Obviously, too, the other thing is not just luck with the key, but last time, you know, since we had the T's, I'm stuttering over my words today, I'm sorry. The TUR cell, then we were able to get a little bit more key for our mans right off the bat, and we wouldn't have to rely on the field. So that is a little bit more of an issue here, too. Okay, only 400k. Yikes, that's not good, bro. So yeah, we are going to see how he fares the rest of the round here. I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence right now. I'm thinking about, you know, I definitely think he needs the TUR. So far, anyway, that's my verdict. But we'll see if that changes by the end of the video. By the way, speaking of the new update with the what do you call it, the training and awakening thing. By the way, that does work vice versa, how I showed that earlier, where, you know, when you awaken a character, it asks if you want to go to the training screen. It also works if you go to the training screen and then asks you if you want to go to the awakening screen, so that's pretty nice. But it does show you the status effect and type disadvantages and stuff after the attacks now, which it did not do before, which is really cool. Like if we look here, it will show you under there the defense was down under the number, instead of it just showing up here at the top where, you know, it says no seal right there. I do like that update. I really am enjoying these little quality of life updates. It's definitely making the game a lot more enjoyable. And that menu, to be able to go to the training mode or the awakening mode right after the other menu, ooh, or not mode, I guess menu, right after the other one, ooh baby, it is going to make this game so much easier in terms of navigation. They've really been stepping up their game lately. And I think a lot of people, you know, like, kind of give that credit to Legends for them stepping up their game lately. And I can agree, although I don't know if it's completely Legends. Also, let's see if we can get him some more key. I don't know if it's completely Legends doing, it could be, but at the same time I feel like, I don't know, I just get the feeling there's some other factor at play. Either way though, I am very grateful for it. Let's do this, I guess. We're not going to be able to get it either way, unfortunately. I don't know if he'll be taken down next turn. I think that we'll get at least one more chance to attack with Cell, so we'll see. But so far, just from the factor of needing more key, I would definitely say that TUR Cell, or at least that free-to-play one, is definitely needed. Because, like, I don't even think we've gotten his 18 key super this whole time, maybe except for one in the front. Oof, only 500k. He's not hitting that hard, obviously, you know, and it's 12 key either. Definitely a little bit underwhelming. It does kind of stink when they make an LR that kind of needs the TUR. Maybe that's just, you know, another way for them to make some more money, because then, you know, they can try and get people, ooh, you know what? Let's see if we can get this key to drop to set it up for Cell later. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, that's not going to drop how I wanted, is it? No, not really, but that's okay. But maybe that is another way for them to make money, you know, if they drop a LR that kind of needs another linking partner. Then that way, you know, people will be like, oh, I need the TUR to run this guy and make him good, so I'm going to summon for that too. You know, and then they go in a lot deeper than they planned. That could be a marketing tactic too, but obviously I'm not Bandai, so I would not know. But what I do know is that we're actually holding out pretty well in this turn. I think that's obviously because of our dual coolers rocking it out here. I really love Cooler, honestly. Like, he is such a good unit. I remember I didn't want him at all when he first came out, but then once I had my hands on him, I was like, ooh baby, my man's is awesome. Okay, let's use a Yema here because we don't want to get obliterated by Gogeta. Can I get this key to drop how I want it? I don't think it will. Let's see here. Should we do that? I'm kind of on the fence if I should do this one and see if that will drop. Actually, yeah, we're going to do this because I think... Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. I was trying to see if the rainbow key would drop, but I guess that'll work okay. I wanted him to get a little bit more key, but that's alright. I thought the rainbow key would drop it, but then as soon as I let go of that orb, I realized that the purple key would drop, so that's okay. That's alright indeed. Alright, so Frieza, do your thing, my boy. Thankfully, we will get to see an Ultra Super from Cell here against Gogeta, at least. At least we are getting that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so 2 melee attack stat. Not too bad, not too bad. That is actually over 2 melee as well. It's not even rounding up at all. Let's see how much he does here, and we have 800k. Okay, so I think that's actually a little bit above 800k too. I think that was, about the same as him with the TUR, at least on that stage from what I recall. It was definitely throughout that stage, I would say that he did a little bit worse, but on that stage, I would say he did maybe about the same. Maybe a little bit less. But we will go through. We won't finish this Omega stage because I think our answer here is pretty much clear. The fact that, you know, he definitely needs the TUR, at least at the bare minimum, you know, if not the damage, definitely in terms of key for his super, because obviously, you know, he got the 18 key there, what, like 2 times out of all those times he supered, and that was just because the keyboard was being kind of kind to us with our attacks here. We'll do one more against Sin. Oh wait, he has GT. I forgot about that. Sin might actually end up taking down the other Sin here. I totally forgot that. I don't know why I forgot that Omega and Sin both have GT, but there you go. Alright, so let's see here. So we got both of those boys going in. Let's just take down the AGL stage, or at least do one more attack with Cell, just so we can be 100% about our conclusion here. We'll do this, we'll do this. And actually, that is not an Ultra Super, but it's definitely pretty strong. Yeah. Wow, that is really unfortunate. That's kind of sad. Jeez, with like that lack of key, that is really sad. Ooh, we're very close to a Dokkan mode, though. You know what? I think we'll go until we get that last Dokkan mode, just so then we can be as consistent as possible. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll wait, because we will survive this. I kind of didn't heal because I figured if we die, then oh well. But I think we'll go until we get that Dokkan mode next turn, and I'll just try and have no one attack next turn. Are we gonna have cooler next rotation? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, then that way we can have it like absolutely consistent with that. Although, the last one was against STR Omega. Oh wait, no. I think this will work out okay. Oh wait, they all have a lot of key. Oof. Yeah, no, they're definitely... Yeah, we're going to be mandatorily forced to super attack here. That is really unfortunate. Man, the one time I don't want to super attack, the game is like, nah, gee, we good. Yeah, I think that either way, spin it here. I'm unfortunately going to end up getting that Dokkan mode. Alright, well, that's okay. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video either way. You can definitely go back and scroll if you really want to see the exact kind of in-between verdict of like the damage between each of the you know, attacks with the Cell and the TUR Cell, and vice versa without them. But I'd say overall, the damage output is definitely less without the TUR, and, you know, even just besides that, the fact that he just can't really get to his Ultra Super without him, just because the lack of key is really detrimental. So that is going to be my final verdict for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Epic Mewtwo out. Peace.